Good morning. This is a recording for Saturday, October 5th. We continue with Mark Nepo's Book of Awakening. Today's essay is titled Reflex or Response. I did not survive to be untouched. The emotional patterns of our lives are very strong. They often come into being because we've needed them to survive. But sooner or later, we all arrive at moments where the very thing that has saved us is killing us, keeping us from truly living. Being invisible once kept us from being hurt, but now we're vanishing. Or listening once kept us in relation, but now we're drowning in our unheard cries. Or avoiding conflict once kept us out of the line of fire, but now we're thirsting for contact that is real. Early in my life, I learned to protect myself, and this meant that I became very good at catching things. In fact, I never went anywhere without my catcher's mitt. No matter what came at me, nothing could surprise me. And while this saved me from the unpredictable assaults of my family, and even helped me in my odyssey through cancer, it eventually had a life of its own. Everything, birds, women, friends, truth, was intercepted by the quick reflex of my mitt. And eventually, nothing got through, and the very thing that helped me survive was now keeping me from being touched. The softness and wonder of the world was vanishing from my life. But I did not survive to live at a distance from things. And so I began the long and painful process of putting my mitt down, of regaining choice about when and how to protect myself. I began to realize that letting life in was a deeper way to survive. In doing this work, I began to experience an amazingly thin lining of breath, which I believe is in all of us. Beneath it lives our impulse of heart, our true and genuine response to all that we encounter. Above it lives the reflex of our emotional survival, the quick twitch of our patterning. It seems that our ability to be authentic and free can't touch us until we breathe our way below the twitch of our patterning. Often this requires outlasting the anxiety of needing to catch or fix what comes our way, so that we can truly respond from the center of our being. There is, after all, a difference between helping someone because if you don't do it, you will lose their love, or some sense of your own image as a caring person, and helping someone because your impulse of heart moves you to their aid. We are, each of us, in a repeatable war between defending ourselves from hurts that happened long ago and opening in innocence again and again to the unexpected touch of life. Now take a comfortable position, and as always, take a few moments to settle. Settle into your body, your heart, your mind. Settle into this moment, right here, right now. Keeping your breath nice and soft, Remind yourself that there is nothing you need to fix right now. Not yourself, not your breath, not this moment. Everything is already good enough, just the way it is. See if this reminder helps you settle into a sense of spaciousness, a sense of freedom, a space in which all the experiences of the present moment, physical sensations, thoughts, emotions, can simply flow through you as energy that they are, without struggle. Now be very quiet until you slowly find your way to that thin lining of breath that surrounds your heart. As you find this lining, also allow into your awareness one current pressure you are feeling from a loved one. Without judgment, notice what is your reflex to respond to this. And from that thin lining of breath, in and out, try on the many different ways you can actually respond. What response has helped you survive in the past? Do you think it's appropriate in this situation? What response will help you live more fully now? Which of them feels more life-giving, life-affirming? Now place your hands on your heart and send the energy of loving kindness to yourself. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel cared for, protected, at ease. May I touch deep, natural peace. As always, as you let go of your practice, scan your body and notice what's going on for you right now, physically, emotionally, mentally. How are you, really? As you go through your day today, I invite you to continue with this reflection. What are the reflexes that you are still carrying from your old patterning? The ones that don't necessarily serve you anymore. Can you commit to connecting with this thin lining of breath surrounding your heart so that you can actually choose a life-affirming response to any situation from the very center of your heart? As always, enjoy your discoveries. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a gorgeous day, and I will see you tomorrow.